It's almost Camino time. Hey, and I've got my backpack this year down to 6 pounds. Check it out. My little Bella here weighs 18 pounds. That means my backpack is 1/3 of her weight. Want to know how I do it? Stick around and I'll tell you. Hello and welcome to the Perpetual Pilgrim. I'm Gigi and this is Bella. And this is where we talk about anything and everything that has to do with walking a Camino. So go pour a glass of wine or a cup of coffee and join in the conversation. I have learned over the years that the bigger your backpack is, the more stuff they're going to put in it. So, by starting with the smallest backpack possible, that's going to make you put less stuff in it. So, I have this lovely Osprey, what is it called here? Oh, I don't know. It's that big. I'll put in the comments below how big it is. But here's how I have it organized. You open the main compartment. I have toiletries, clothing, rain jacket and vest, flip-flops. That's it. Let's go inside and I'll take everything apart and show you what I have. So perhaps the heaviest of all the packable items is this guy, the Toiletries. Yeah, okay. So let's just talk about what we have in here. Got the little bottle of saline and the contacts. And I don't take anything bigger than this. And when this is done, I go to a pharmacy to get a new one. And my Spanish is okay, but just in case there's a problem, I always bring the old bottle in with me. And so I can just tell them that I need another one of these, okay? So, small comb, Q-tips. Oh, I really like these. Okay, these are soap sheets. And this one is shampoo and conditioner, and this one is just regular soap. And basically, they're just these little paper thin soap sheets, and they totally dissolve in the shower or when you're washing your clothes or, you know, whatever. So they're very light. You can get them online. You can get them at REI. Really nice. I like those a lot. Then I have all of the disposable daily contact lenses. And I know you're only supposed to wear them for one day, but hey, I wear them a couple of days, maybe 3 or 4. Anyway, I get a lot of use out of them. So let's talk about the toothbrush. Yeah, I know, the big ones are nice, but you don't need that much. So come with me. Let me show you how I take care of this one. So here's how I do it. I know, you might be saying, isn't that a little overkill? A miter saw? Yeah, probably so, but hey, I like my tools. Perhaps the heaviest items in my toiletry kit are my prescription drugs. Mine happen to be big, huge horse pills, one of them anyway. It's heavy. It's a big plastic container, and they're huge. And I take 2 in the morning and 2 at night. So I mean that, you know, I'm going to be gone for 10 weeks. That's a lot of medications I'm going to have to take with me. So what I did is I went to my pharmacist and I said, I'm going to be backpacking for a long time, and these are not acceptable. What else can I get? And this is wonderful. A different company makes the same medication in a powder form. I take half of it in juice in the morning and the other half of it in juice at night. So instead of taking 3 bottles of these for my 10 weeks, I take 1 little Ziploc bag for the whole 10 weeks. Not bad, huh? This bottle, I found out that they make them in just a smaller pill size. It's the same strength, but it's just a smaller pill. So talk with your pharmacist and see if there are some alternatives for carrying your prescription drugs. For my other medications that don't come in powder form, and I actually do have to pack the pill, what I'll do is I'll get a small Ziploc bag and I will peel off the label from the bottle and slowly get it off. Then I take the label and I put it on the plastic bag, and now I take a strip of clear packing tape and I put it across the whole thing like that. Now it's not going to come off. It's on there really secure. Then I open up the bag and I dump the pills in there, and there you have it. Now, one reason it's really good to have your prescription label on the bag is that when you go through customs or anybody looks in your bag and you have some pills in there that are not labeled, it's never happened to me, but I've heard people tell me that they've been questioned about it. So anyway, there it is. A lot lighter than this thing. So here it is. I now have all my medications for 10 weeks of walking on a Camino in my little bags. It doesn't weigh that much. I have a friend who lives in Santiago, Lee Brennan, and she recently asked me, how do I label my plastic bags? My question was, well, what are you putting in your plastic bags? And she said, you know, like shampoo and conditioner and face cream and sunscreen. And what she was concerned about was that when she wrote on the plastic bag, it would come off. And so let's try that and see what happens here. So I just wrote on this bag, conditioner, and let's see. Okay, it's on there dry right now, but yep, it smears. Okay, so let's try that again. Let's write out conditioner on another bag. Okay, there we got it. Okay, conditioner. Now here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the packing tape and once again cut a little piece of it and put it on top of what I wrote on the bag, and now it's gonna stay on there, I think. Let's see, let's fill it up and find out. Okay, so this is hand soap, not conditioner, but I think it's gonna do the same thing. All right, let's get a whole bunch of it on the bag. Okay, that's good for now. All right, let's zip it up. And I'm gonna put it in some water, swirl it all around, and kind of play with the writing, and hey, look at that. It still says conditioner. Should say hand soap though, huh? Okay. Sometimes numbers tell a better story than words, so let's crunch a few numbers. I've got my kitchen digital scale here, and we're gonna figure out some weights of a few things. Okay, remember I said that I needed 3 of these for my 10 weeks of travel? So one bottle weighs 7.51 ounces. Okay, so 3 of these, 7.51 times 3 is 22.53. That is 1 pound, 4 ounces for this, okay? Now these are the packets of powder. So let me put those on the scale. And that weighs in at 2.78 ounces. So that's quite a difference. Let's check out the numbers on the toothbrush thing. Okay, so here's one that hasn't been whacked on, and it weighs in at 0.56. Okay, now here's the one that got cut. It weighs in at 0.28. So we effectively cut off half of the weight of the toothbrush by cutting off one end. That's pretty good. So here's another interesting one. Remember that conditioner? Well, it was actually soap. I don't know, how many days, if that were conditioner, would you get out of that much? Well, I don't know, maybe a couple weeks. So let me put this on the scale and see what it weighs. It is 1.06, okay? Now this is shampoo and conditioner. There are 50 sheets in here, so that's 50 shampoo conditioner sessions. Let me put it on the scale, and it weighs in at 0.27. So that's a considerable savings in weight. One item I absolutely will not go without, and that is my wine opener and pocket knife. I know it's excessive, but it goes with me everywhere, even though it is very heavy. Okay, so let's see just how heavy it is. We put it all back together, get it ready for my scale, and I put it on, and it weighs in at 3 ounces, 0.92. I gotta have it. I don't care how much it weighs. I gotta have it. So that's what goes into the Toiletries bag. Quite a lot of stuff, actually. Okay, follow me into our bedroom, and I'll show you. I have it all laid out on the bed here. That is what goes into my clothing bag, which is this little bag right here. So I'll go through it piece by piece and tell you all about it. By the way, I leave for my Camino in just a matter of days now. I'm so excited. By the way, if you're following me on Facebook, which I hope you are, you're going to see me for the next 10 weeks in those clothes right there. Okay, so let's talk about this. So here's the story. Okay, this is the little bag that it's all going to go in. I have 3 pair of socks, and these are the ones with the built-in liner. I've always used these, and I've always had good luck. I've never had a blister, so hey, don't fix it if it's not broken. Then I have 2 pair of regular underwear, and then these are my Speedo swim trunks, and they've got the drawstring so that I can use them as underwear or when I go swim. Okay, so that goes into there. Now then, I have 2 bras, and these are a high profile bra. In other words, it comes out pretty high, so it's really good for swimming because it's high. It doesn't create a lot of drag, so it's really nice to swim in. So anyway, 2 bras, they go in there. Then for my tops, I have 1 tank top, 1 t-shirt, and 1 long sleeve shirt. And for the bottoms, I have a pair of short pants and a pair of long pants. That's it. So in the morning, let's say it's a little bit chilly. So I am going to wear my tank top, my long pants, my long sleeve shirt, 1 underwear, 1 bra, 1 sock. That means in the bag, I have 2 socks, 1 bra, 2 underwear, short pants, t-shirt. Midday, it's getting a little warm, so I changed my long pants for the short ones. I've got that t-shirt underneath, so I packed the long sleeve shirt. Pretty simple. Now, give me just a minute, and I'm going to pack everything away and show you what it looks like in the pack. So this is the stuff I'm wearing, and everything else is in that pack. I find it really efficient to know exactly where your stuff is and always put it away when you're done with it. That way, when you leave in the morning, you can take a really quick look at your pack and say, yep, got everything, and you don't leave stuff behind, which is always inconvenient. So the last item is my rain jacket and down vest. It's a North Face jacket and an REI down vest, and it folds up really nice into a little packet. So it just folds up like this, and then it all folds into the hood. And there it is. We've come full circle, back where we began, but this time it's time to put it all back in the pack. So we start off with the flip-flops. Okay, they go in the side right here. Then we have the rain jacket and vest. Goes there. And we have clothing. It goes here. And we have the heaviest of all, the toiletries. They go right here, and then we zip it all up. And one last thing, we have our electronics. These are cords for the charging of the phone and the plugs for the outlets and so forth. Yeah, little bag. I like to put it right here in the very top, so I have easy access to it when I go to a bar and have a cup of coffee or a glass of wine or whatever. I can get it out easily and plug in my phone. Always plug in that phone. Okay, so there it is. 6 pounds. Not bad, huh? So I guess it's almost that time. Ready for that Camino. By the way, I will not be putting out these YouTube videos while I'm walking my Camino. I'll be doing some videoing, but I don't plan on putting it together until I return, which will be the end of summer. So hang in there with me. You're going to see a lot of nice videos when I return, when I get it all together. I'm going to be walking 7 different Caminos. Some are very short, some I'll just be walking parts of. I'm going to put pardon me, sweetheart, I'm going to move my arm here for a minute. I'm going to put up some text right here, and you're going to be able to see those 7 Caminos that I'm going to be walking. Some of them are rather short. Some of them I'll just be walking parts of to get to a different Camino. But it's going to be a lot of fun. I look forward to it. Thank you so much for joining me in the adventures so far and the adventures to come. I'd love to have you join in on this conversation. These are just my tips on how I have learned to take care of my needs on the Camino and keeping my pack light. If you've got some tips, I'd love to hear what you have to say. Put some comments down below. Let me know what you have figured out, how you do it, how you keep your pack light. Join in the conversation, please. If you like these videos, please hit the subscribe button. Share them with your friends. Also hit that like button. See you in about 10 weeks.